Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. For those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me at 339-1670, or you can call my office at 237-3135 and give them relevant information. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for properties to buy, you can also contact me 339-1670 or 237-3135. I will say a special good night to you viewers in Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean and around the globe. Those of you that are on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share our page as we go live. Those of you on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live. Now viewers, I am giving you this time, this minute, to call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk is going live, and I will see you right after this break.
Do you want to start your own dental clinic but think it's going to cost you a fortune? Then this is the place for you. You can get an X-ray machine bundle which includes a Dell AMD laptop with auto X-ray software, a sitting stool, a mouse, dental sheets, manual processing machine, and film processing liquid with lots more. You can also get a dental chair bundle with a built-in suction pump, a screen, a sink and light with adjustable height and dental instruments, and the sterilizer bundle with dental instruments and sterilizer bags. You can get all this for only $160,000. Or you can get the X-ray machine with a Dell AMD laptop with other bundles for only $35,000, a sterilizer for $30,000, and the suction pump and compressor for only $20,000.
All these offers include the bundles.
This is a very limited offer, so get what you need today. If you call now, you'll be guaranteed free local shipping and installation with a 1-year manufacturer warranty.
Call 237-3135 today.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Real Talk. Now, you know, this go against people when they're talking about race. You know why? We live in a Caribbean country. We live in a country where there are different colors of skin, different hair texture. And when people start to talk about race, I just go on a different level. Because when you go to the grocery, the $20 or the $100 or the $1, it does not say you are an East Indian or you are an African or you are Chinese or you are Japanese or you are Portuguese. It doesn't say that. Now listen this. Former Director of Intelligence at the Strategic Service Agency, that is SSA, Carlton Denny, stated on Monday night at a live UNC meeting that he was asked to fire all the East Indians from the SSA. And he told then the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, and the former National Security Minister Edmund Dillon no. Mr. Denny indicated that because he did not carry out such act was the reason why he was fired from the SSA. Carlton Denny was speaking at a UNC live meeting in Derby on Monday night.
I joined the SSA and served this country in the capacity of the Director of Intelligence. Opuchi, after this Rowley PNM fired the legitimate Director of the SSA in 2015 and replaced him with the illegal interim Director, I am the person that they asked to fire all the East Indians in the SSA. And I told them, no, I am not doing that. This made the daily newspapers. I reminded Keith Rowley and the then Minister of National Security, Dillon, that in this country, every creed and race was fine and equal play. I told them no, I am not firing East Indians.
Now viewers, you heard it from the mouth of SSA Director, Strategic Service Agency Director Carlton Denny. He made that statement on a UNC political platform on Monday night. You see, when you start to talk about race, and you start to talk about equal agendas, you see, Trinidadians fail to realize there are all different types of human beings in Trinidad. And this was said on a public platform. It went live, it went viral. Now listen to this. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, then immediately dismissed all claims made by Mr. Carlton Denny via an urgent press conference held at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's on Tuesday morning. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said he was compelled to reveal contents of secret files from the National Security Ministry to expose the character of Carlton Denny, who he described as a dangerous liar. The Prime Minister also described Carlton Denny's statement as a categorical lie.
When an officer who claims on a platform to be the head of the security agency, a major arm of the agency, and claims that he was instructed by me to take action against a body of citizens based on their race, and for that he was fired for not carrying out those instructions, I think it warrants me convincing the population that there's evidence to prove that that person is dangerous, that statement is a lie, and the person who put him on a platform is also dangerous to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Now viewers, who is telling the truth? We have the former director saying he was ordered by the then Minister of National Security, Mr. Dillon. And he's also saying that the Prime Minister is also involved in this. Now I want you to understand. These are not my words. These are the words of the SSA director. And these are the allegations that he is bringing up against these individuals. So now we have the Prime Minister, because of this statement, he came out Tuesday morning at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's and released this statement. So who are we going to believe when we are playing tit for tat with the SSA intelligence unit now? Who can we believe? The SSA director or the Prime Minister? What is going on? What is really taking place? We are talking about the intelligence unit in Trinidad and Tobago that feeds the police service information. What do you think about this? In high places, this is happening. 237-3135. Feel free to call me. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
My brother.
Saeed, everybody knows that Dr. Ori is a stranger to the truth. Most country know that, Saeed, and everybody know that Dr. Ori is paying them to like Indians. He's plain speaking his bad manners. Dr. Ori is the one who spoke about email, the email camera wanted to kill a journalist. So that wasn't true. Nobody wasn't against him when he said that. He lied on the woman and said, that's number one. Number two, Sandy and them went up to Tobago to put for the past election, the campaign. Sandy said that the Indians coming to Tobago to take all the land. Dr. Ori was right there. He never condemned the man and said, don't say that. That's a wrong thing you're saying. All that crap. Fitzgerald Hines, so don't say all them Indians. It's like allegation and Moki Lagoon. Dr. Ori was right there. He never condemned Fitzgerald Hines. So now we cannot play Mr. Clean. Dr. Ori is not a nice person as a Prime Minister. And you want to say that I know him now.
Now viewers, according to reports, Carlton Denny is the former director of intelligence at the SSA. According to the Prime Minister, he is just an officer. So are we playing Monopoly in Trinidad and Tobago with people in high places? Are we playing Monopoly? Are we playing hopscotch? This is a serious agency. This is where all information is gathered throughout Trinidad and Tobago that goes to this department and then go to the various arms of Trinidad and Tobago. And here we are playing hopscotch. We are playing hopscotch. And look who's involved. The former Minister of National Security, Edmund Dillon. What did we hear about Edmund Dillon in the United States? What did we hear about that allegation? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Mr. Saeed, it's up to Rowley to prove that he didn't say it. But instead of doing that, he brought out the man's files trying to discredit him. Dr. Rowley is a notorious, mendacious person. It wasn't dangerous when he brought fake emails to bring down a sitting government. It wasn't dangerous at all. But instead of doing that, look at what he did. Stuart Young now came out and bring out pass up the man's files. Oh, he lost the case. The man won the case, Mr. Saeed, in 2018. And as for Dillon, he has no shame. He said that he's ashamed of Dillon, Mr. Dennin. Dennin is his man's name. Yeah, he's ashamed of him. But we, as citizens of this country, was ashamed of what Dillon did to Mr. Piper in the States. And that went down very, very quiet and burned down like Baji. Yes, Dr. Rowley did nothing about it. But you see, they have this nasty way about them, that when you see somebody talk about them, they want to bring up the person's personal files and all this kind of thing, right? But Mr. Saeed, we will never forget Dr. Rowley's upset now by this man going on a UNC platform. We will never forget what Dr. Rowley did on the eve of the 2015 elections when he brought a visually impaired man from America, you understand, to stand up. The man is not living here. It had to be what he fed the man. You understand? And all the lies that man told. And you know what, Mr. Saeed? It's like the man was predicting what was going to happen under the PNM. You understand? So you see how things has come back to bite them? He needs to explain, not come and give us a whole new story. Explain, tell us if you prove that this man is lying on you. Mr. Saeed, have a good evening.
Thank you, my dear. Now, I want a little listen to this, eh? We're talking about the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Listen to this carefully. I just want to touch back a little. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said he was compelled to reveal contents of secret files from the National Security Minister to expose the character of Carlton Denny. My God, come back to me. You are the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Now listen this. You are the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Now because you hold the portfolio of Prime Minister and head of the Security Council in Trinidad and Tobago, you went to the Ministry of National Security to get secret files on this individual to expose him. What kind of leadership do we have in Trinidad and Tobago? Where are we going with the tit for tat? Where are we going? How can we be safe now that our information as citizens that the National Security Ministry have on individuals, how do we know we are safe when we have the Prime Ministers? He went to the Ministry of National Security to get secret files. Stay on me. How do we know we as citizens are safe? Now listen this. Listen this. I am Saieed Ali. And I said, whatever is hiding behind the curtains that the public should know, I will bring it to the public domain. So now, my secret life now is at stake. You want to know why I'm saying that? Because if the Ministry of National Security have something on side that is secret, the Prime Minister presently have the access to the Minister of National Security to get documents on Saeed, to bring it in the public domain and expose Saeed. Am I safe as a citizen? Am I? And this is the question I am asking you, the citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Are we safe? Are our personal banking account, is it safe? I am not targeting the bank, understand what I'm saying? I am not targeting the bank and their security in any way. But if we have the minister that runs Trinidad and Tobago, who is the head of government and who is the head of the council, going to the ministry now to access information on this individual, that tells me that we the citizens are not safe. Because Mr. Denny came out and said, something that happened to him. That does not mean to say the leader of the country have to go now to get information, secret information on this individual, to bust it in the public, and look where he is. He is on the UNC platform going live Monday night. Now you tell me what is wrong with that picture. You are a leader. You are not an officer. You are the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. You are the head of security in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something. Buckle your belt. Buckle your belt. You do not have to step down that road with the information and he explode. You are the leader. You are not someone that someone could say, you're fired. No. Don't let power get to your head. If you are a ruler, rule with pride. Rule with responsibility. You see, this is the kind of thing we have in Trinidad and Tobago. Tit for tat. Now you all wondering why we are not going forward. Now you all are wondering why. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yes, Mr. Saeed. Our Prime Minister says Petrochen is not closing down. And what happens? So he's a liar. Thank you.
Exactly. I want you to keep in mind what you heard on television is facts. It is live. It is local and regional. That is why I just tell you, when I come here, I just come with solid facts, you know. I will come with tape to back it up. I will come with videos to back it up, you know. Prime Minister Dr. Rowley went on to read a document from the SSA dated October 23rd, 2009, which was under former Prime Minister Patrick Manning's watch. Audio.
And the document says, further to the report dated July 4th, 2008, regarding the caption employee, that is Carlton Denny, inclusive of his behavior prior to the meeting previously referred to, this employee has displayed repeatedly unacceptable forms of behavior. They have primarily been in the areas of 1, insubordination, 2, task avoidance, 3, insightful disruptive activity. This is the record of Mr. Carlton Denny in 2009, reporting on a meeting of 2008 while he was an officer of the SS.
Now, viewers, the document read out by the Prime Minister at an urgent press conference at the Diplomatic Center was a recording of Mr. Carlton Denny, drafted in the period of 2009 from a meeting held in 2008. So, our Prime Minister found it fit in his capacity to expose Mr. Denny. So I am wondering now, since I have decided now, since Real Talk is the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago now, I have decided to highlight this now, so the viewers who are logged on would understand what is taking place. So I wonder now what secret now they would bust on Saieed Ali. We are in 2019. Those documents were back in 2008. and 2009. So you tell me, is our personal life at stake? Because if someone in authority don't like us, they could go to certain agency and have our files all over the world. Caller, good night.
Good night again, Mr. Saeed. Mr. Saeed, you remembered in the running up to the 2010 elections when Mr. Manning was going into a house in Sawa and the gentleman, Mr. Percy Villafana, put up the do-so sign blocking him from coming into his gate. Patrick Manning went to Parliament and exposed all the man business. A private citizen didn't want you to come into his yard. You exposed all the man business. Dr. Rowley went to Parliament and exposed all Rishmi Ramnaraine's business. He told the world, he told the nation. She changed her name. He gave us her new name. He gave us where she was living. The media hounded that young lady. When Dr. Rowley got to find out that she was working Digicel, all of a sudden, his phone number leaked, and messages to him were leaked, and one set of nonsense. You understand? He made all his ministers give up the Digicel contract because he said there was no privacy there, just because Rishmi Ramnaraine was working there. The head of Digicel had to take out a full-page ad, put a stop to those lies because they said that there was no way anything could be leaked to anybody. So this man was just fishing, and that is what they do, Mr. Saeed. If they don't like somebody, this is what they do. They try to sully their names and hung them down. Have a good evening, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Former National Security Minister Edmund Dillon has denied there was any meeting in which Prime Minister ordered former Strategic Service Agency SSA officer Carlton Denny to fire all East Indians in the agency, and he said he was ashamed of Denny's conduct. Edmund Dillon spoke at a press conference held on Tuesday with the Minister of National Security, Stuart Young.
As the Minister of National Security between 2015 and 2018, I am the person then responsible for ensuring that the technical advisors, the Commissioner of Police, the Chief of Defense Staff, Commissioner of Prisons, the Director of the Strategic Service Agency, attend the National Security Council meeting. So the first screening comes from the Minister of National Security. At no time during that time, during my tenure, did Carlton Denny attended any national security conference whatsoever. So again, you can see he is in fact telling vast untruth that he attended and spoke to the then Prime Minister, spoke to the present Prime Minister with respect to the National Security Council meeting. He never attended, in no capacity. The only individual who attended from the Strategic Service Agency was in fact the director, who from time to time would have attended meetings of the National Security Council.
So viewers, that is the former Minister of National Security, Edmund Dillon. Now, who do we believe? Caller, good night.
Good night to you, sir.
To you, my brother.
How are you today, my friend?
I'm good, I'm good.
When you hear and you watch the Prime Minister of this country trying to explain himself and pull a card from since 2008, you could see the blatant lie in that fellow's face. You understand? Now, Dillon itself and all, you can see the blatant lies in him. Because he's the same fellow make a deal and get property and thing away and never tell nobody and defrauding people. But they want to correct people. And I will tell you this, my brother, if you don't know, and let me say it publicly. Many years ago, before the coup, as police and so forth, they're telling you cannot become a police because your foot not fat enough. They are discriminating long time. The PNM has been discriminating people long time. So I believe everything that gentleman said last night, the SSA director, because it's true, because you could see Mr. Rowley itself trying to defend himself, but I see it in his face, you know.
He telling people that Kamla Prasad Bisesa will do anything in his power to just get into office back. When that same gentleman who lie and tell people about the email gate, you understand? And lie and tell one sort of thing about Kamla Prasad Bisesa and she administration just to get into office. So he know exactly what he's trying, what you doing. Because he lied to get there and he feel Kamla trying to lie to get that. So you was watching me and telling me that gentleman, SSA director, who come on public radio and TV and lie against the Prime Minister blatantly and say, Mr. Rowley, ask him to get rid of all the Indians and them. By word, you think that man going to take a chance? So it's true, but what happened to them? The seed now, the feces hit the fan and they're in front and they get messed up. And it's showing the country exactly the blatantness about this administration. I tell you before I go, this administration is a party will try to destroy people and mash up the country more. They're going to do Watson Duke and muzzle him. You understand? Because Watson Duke is a threat to them. You understand? And anybody become a threat to them, they're trying to muzzle them, my brother. I thank you and God bless you, my friend.
Thank you, my brother. Now, I got to tell you one thing. This is what I always say on my show, you know. You see this mouth? This is not a pit bull mouth to muzzle, you know. This is the voice of Saieed Ali. And this here that I am showing you is the mouth of Saieed Ali that cannot be muzzled. You know why? I depend on no one. I depend on no one to run my show. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but still locked on. This is Real Talk. This is Saieed Ali.
Do you want to start your own dental clinic but think it's going to cost you a fortune? Then this is the place for you. You can get an X-ray machine bundle which includes a Dell AMD laptop with auto X-ray software, a sitting stool, a mouse, dental sheets, manual processing machine, and film processing liquid with lots more. You can also get a dental chair bundle with a built-in suction pump, a screen, a sink and light with adjustable height and dental instruments, and the sterilizer bundle with dental instruments and sterilizer bags. You can get all this for only $160,000. Or you can get the X-ray machine with a Dell AMD laptop with other bundles for only $35,000, a sterilizer for $30,000, and the suction pump and compressor for only $20,000.
All these offers include the bundles.
This is a very limited offer, so get what you need today. If you call now, you'll be guaranteed free local shipping and installation with a 1-year manufacturer warranty.
Call 237-3135 today.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Want to start your own dental clinic but think it's going to cost you a fortune? Then this is the place for you. You can get an X-ray machine bundle which includes a Dell AMD laptop with auto X-ray software, a sitting stool, a mouse, dental sheets, manual processing machine, and film processing liquid with lots more. You can also get a dental chair bundle with a built-in suction pump, a screen, a sink and light with adjustable height and dental instruments, and the sterilizer bundle with dental instruments and sterilizer bags. You can get all this for only $160,000. Or you can get the X-ray machine with a Dell AMD laptop with other bundles for only $35,000, a sterilizer for $30,000, and the suction pump and compressor for only $20,000.
All these offers include the bundles.
This is a very limited offer, so get what you need today. If you call now, you'll be guaranteed free local shipping and installation with a 1-year manufacturer warranty.
Call 237-3135 today.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
We do apologize for that, viewers. The information that the government have on citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, ask yourself, are we safe today when we see acts like this happen with government ministers and security agent officers? Ask yourself, are we safe? Are we? Now listen to this, you're going to love this one. Still MP for Port of Spain South, Marlene McDonald, told the media that it is business as usual for her in spite of her recent legal and medical problems. MP Marlene McDonald spoke at her constituency office on Piccadilly Street, Port of Spain on Tuesday. Marlene said, and I quote, "I took an oath, and that was to take care of my constituency and to improve their way of life," end quote. Marlene was recently charged for misappropriation of funds, among other things. She is expected to appear before the court on September 9th, 2019. We are talking about a minister who tried to defraud the government. And you know what? She still holds the position of MP. So it is okay to be a bank worker and get charged with fraud and go back to the bank. It is okay to be a cashier in a grocery, get caught stealing cash, and go back to work as a cashier. Is that okay? We are talking about a charge that was read out by a magistrate containing charges of fraud, and it states to defraud the government or the government. But yet you still remain in office. Now correct me if I am wrong. If there is a fraud charge brought against you in a company or at your workplace, and you were supposed to step aside, and you were supposed to resign your position, weren't you supposed to be fired? How can you be sitting in an office holding the title of MP still, while there is an alleged fraud charge with you trying to defraud the government. Why are you still in office? Am I blind or am I naturally dotish and stupid? You tell me. You tell me. You charge for fraud and you still sit down as an MP in office. Can we get it better than that? Can we get it better than that? Caller, good night.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, my friend.
I want to tell the Prime Minister is a stranger to the truth. And not now, a very long time. I can remember that gentleman, Mr. Denny, a week before he was relieved of his job. He made those same comments to the media in 2015. So I don't think what he is saying is not true. So it's up for the public to believe or not to believe, but I think he's telling the truth. And with the track record of the Prime Minister, I can't believe anything he's saying right now. Sorry. Good night, and have a good night.
Thank you, my friend. Leader of the Public Service Association, PSA, Watson Duke, was arrested on Monday by members of the Port of Spain CID who went to the PSA office headquarters just after 1 p.m. on Monday and detained Duke for alleged seditious comment he made last year. Following the arrest of Watson Duke, he was taken to the Port of Spain General Hospital after he was reportedly feeling unwell. Watson Duke is still warded at the Port of Spain General Hospital up to news time. Caller, good night.
Yes, I am the daily paid worker. I'm calling in connection with the JSC. Right now they having the reform for the local government. And none of the CEOs who are attending our meeting, CEOs together with mayors, like all of them is protecting their job because this bill is in front of them and none of them is talking out because they're bringing a whole new set of arrangement which they want them to see about the schools and other additional things. And right now, presently, none of them corporation has gotten money for the last quarter of their term. And they are running on nothing because I work in the city corporation.
Okay.
And right now they don't even have brooms to sweep the street. Simple thing as a broom to sweep the street. And the people not talking out. They want to add a whole set of things and bring reform and they can't even run and do the normal basic things presently. How they're going to get the money for a new set of things. And the CEOs and all of them is sitting in our meeting because they're afraid to lose their job if they talk out what really is the problem. And they're going to allow a bill to pass and everybody going to be shut up. And watch and see going to fall. Local government is going to fall worse than it presently is. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, my friend. You see, this is the reason why I have decided to create a voice for the voiceless. This is why Real Talk came into effect. So illegal meetings that are keeping behind closed doors would come out into the light. This platform is for the people. Why? Because we deal with situations that affect the citizen on a daily basis. You know how it affects the citizen? In their job, in the grocery, in transport, in educating their little ones. The drain, the lights, the water, facilities, health, teaching, police, fire. You see, all of these people that work in these agencies, they are human beings. And each one of them is faced with a problem. And they have no avenue to vent of what is taking place with them. Now the police can't complain. They can't. But if there's a situation going on that needs to be highlighted, let's get in touch with Saeed. He have a voice for the people. Boom! Like my friend Anisha would say from Prontostown, boom, Saeed! My dear, I hope you have enough KFC for both of us, you know. This is the station for the people. This program is for the people. Not for Saeed, it's for the people. Call a good night.
Who pay the piper call the tune, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The police service right now is playing politics.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Watson Duke called the Prime Minister stink mouth. You understand? Because he said the public servant them lazy. And then he told long with the lying tongue and told and tell people, he didn't call all. Somebody the issue that you call public servant lazy, you paintbrush them. Now when Anil Roberts was the MP for Oakmira, right? What he do when he had an allegation of corruption? And he step aside and he resign his seat?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Why Marlene McDonald do it? Because you know why? The cutting from the same cloth, Rowley itself cutting from the same cloth with Marlene McDonald and Hines and how you name and Rowan Senanan and the multi-billion-dollar man they call Johnny Sukaran. You understand? Al-Rari. Now you name it Johnny Sukaran. You understand? And those are the same people with Stuart Young, who's the minister of everything and do nothing. You understand? Those are the same, all them cut from the same cloth. You understand? And I was telling my friend earlier a while ago, you understand? How they denied the Indian people from promotion. I could tell you firsthand, my brother. You understand? Many years ago, it was going by seniority in licensing office as commissioner. You're supposed to know that. Right? Seniority. When Haridat Maharaj was supposed to be appointed as commissioner, you understand? They put juniors in front of him. They put by going by seniority. And when it's time for he now, when everybody leave, to be now the person now who's senior or who's the seniority person now, what they do, they went and put the former commissioner, you understand? They went and put him because it's going after qualification, not seniority. You understand? They put Ruben Keto, you understand, hand-picking PNM people there and deny the man, the Indian man, and you put them in court and you win them in court. And you know what to tell him?
Cole, are you there? We do apologize for that. Listen to you all. Viewers, you are going to love this one. UNC MP Dr. Rudal Munilal commented on the detention of PSA President Watson Duke during the UNC meeting on Monday night held in Derby. Dr. Rudal Munilal is urging the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to watch for the arrest of religious leaders in this country. Careful how all are knocking on this door, you know. This is not just an ordinary door. This is a different door, you know. I just want to inform all of that. He noted that any person in Trinidad and Tobago that speak up against the PNM faces prosecution in Trinidad and Tobago.
And as a totalitarian government, I warn you, watch for arrests of religious leaders, political opponents. As I speak to you now, trade union leader and minority leader in the Tobago House of Assembly, Watson Duke is being questioned by the police. Today, tomorrow, he could be charged for making statements. Understand what is happening here. Persons who make statements against this government now face persecution on charges of sedition and treason and all that type of thing. That is the work of dictatorship.
Pay attention to what is taking place in our country. Now listen this. The Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, then responded responded to the UNC MP Dr. Rudal Munilal statement on Tuesday saying that people who speak out against the government in Trinidad and Tobago do not face prosecution from the police officers in Trinidad and Tobago. Now viewers, this is where freedom of speech comes in. We are free to say as we like. We are free to talk as we want. As long as you do not use obscene against an individual, you have the right to practice freedom of speech. And so does the media. We have a duty to cover incidents that happen in Trinidad and Tobago. I have the right to cover an incident and broadcast it in Trinidad and Tobago. That is my right. That is Real Talk rights. Because we are registered as a production, media production. That is my rights. So nobody can't come and tell Saeed, you cannot do this and you cannot. Don't tell me what I know. Come good when you comment with me. Because let me tell you something. I different, you know. I just always say, I would not send a man to do a man work. I would send a spirit to do a man work. You know why? You can't see a spirit. You can't arrest a spirit. And a spirit would not say, well, you know, Saeed sent me to do this. Ooh. You ever hear a spirit get arrested? Anybody ever hear a spirit get arrested? President Paula May Weeks. Oh, believe me, hey, tonight I have some nice things for you all, you know. President of Trinidad and Tobago, Paula May Weeks, has taken issue with the manner in which how the national anthem was performed at the closing ceremony of Carrie Festa. In a statement on Tuesday, she said that the anthem must be sung in its original form. You know, in Trinidad, we hearing all kind of things, you know. All kind of things, you know. Now, the anthem is a problem in Trinidad now. We have so much killing, so much murder, so much rape. We have ministers trying to defraud the government, but the Prime Minister is studying how the anthem is being sung at the close of Carrie Festa. The President have concerns over that. Are we getting better, or are we going on a slippery slope very fast? Where everybody is sitting at the edge of their seat and is wondering, what next? What next? Call a good night. I just always say, when I come before you, when my show starts from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I bring nothing else but the facts to you, the citizens of Trinidad, local and by extension, out of Trinidad. Out of Trinidad. Because outsiders in different countries are looking down on us. Because you know why? Trinidad was once a paradise. And what is happening to our paradise? What is happening to our paradise now? Is it decaying? Is it going through a drought? What? Call a good night.
And a very good evening to you, Mr. Saeed.
Same to you, my friend.
And I agree, and I understand what you're saying. You know, there's so much pressing issues to see about. But at the same time, with all due respect, sir, the President was totally correct and within our rights
I understand what you're saying.
That a mockery of the national anthem, and that should stop. Otherwise, if you don't put a stop to that, very soon you're going to hear it in a chutney version, and then a dub version, and a hip-hop version, and a rap version, and it is totally ridiculous. It must remain as an original state, and it's something we have to show to respect for. Hats off to Paul Americs.
Everybody have their comments, and it is valid to the individual because they speak their minds. Now, we have heard the national anthem sung in many different ways. Many, many different ways. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Right ahead.
Caller from Freeport here. What you didn't mention, Mr. Saheed, is how much they spent for Carrie Festa. Right? What I was told is 43 million.
Wow.
Right?
And they don't have money to pay the people who offer their service to the TTPS. Am I correct?
Very correct. Every ministry begging for money. The corporations begging for money. What is Carrie Festa? There's any benefit to us? I do not know. Any income coming in from that? I do not know. But this 43 million is craziness, and every ministry need money. Every day I beg in TTPS for my money, but it's not the police. It's not them. If the government doesn't release the Minister of Finance, I think he's taking some sleeping tablets. I do not ever hear from him again. I think I need to riot now. Right? I think I need to riot. Okay, take care. Good night.
Thank you, my dear. There are people in Trinidad who did work. Hey, listen to this now. Here I want to ask Olena before I close off tonight. If you have a license, and this is for the Commissioner of Police and the Minister of National Security and all those ASPs and supers, if I have a licensed firearm, right, and somebody enters into my property, and I decided to fire a warning shot, does TTPS have the power to seize my firearm? Because I fired 2 warning shots of 2 individuals who were in my property, do TTPS have the authority to seize my firearm? That is what I want to find out. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight. The rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll see you right here from 7 to 8 p.m. on Synergy TV. Viewers, be safe. Enjoy the night.